Hey guys, so we are in Kensington Market area of Toronto and we are at Bunners, I guess is what it's called. Yeah, Bunners. My friends are excited too, even though they're not vegan. It's an all vegan, gluten-free bakery. What? So I'm totally gonna be hooking up some treats right now. I'm actually doing a taste test on these vegan gluten-free beef patties. Actually, one of them is a beef patty. One of them is a jackfruit patty. So I got these yesterday. So I just threw them in the oven for at 350 Fahrenheit for about 10 minutes. So we'll see. They're actually huge. If you know the size of a normal beef patty, it's definitely not this big. This to me is massive. And it's all gluten-free. So I'm so excited to try it. So it's definitely very flaky because I did flip them over halfway and I could see like I already lost some of the flakiness here on this one. And I'm not actually sure which is which. I think she did tell me yesterday when she was talking about the bag, but I can't remember. But that's okay, I'm gonna try both anyway. So I'm gonna cut them open so we can have a look inside. So I'll take the big one first. So just so you know, I am vegan, but I started going gluten-free because I do have a thyroid issue and they say to avoid gluten and soy, which is seriously so hard. There's gluten in everything. And so I am trying to be more gluten-free. Oh, okay, so the big one was actually, it looks like the pulled pork. Oh my God, it smells so good, I have to show you. Wow, this looks amazing. And it smells just like pulled pork. So it smells the barbecue sweet. So the other one, actually I'm gonna cut both up just so we can see the difference. The other one's definitely a lot more flakier. The other one, okay, this looks more traditional to a normal beef patty. Yeah, this looks like ground meat. I'm not actually sure what the beef one is made out of. It could be soy. I didn't ask, even though I am supposed to avoid soy, but I figured the gluten thing is hard enough, so as long as it's vegan, gluten-free, I'm happy. So I'm just gonna show you the two. Okay, so I'm so excited to try these. So I'm gonna try the original beef, vegan, gluten-free beef patty. Like I said, it's very flaky, so some of the pieces are coming up. I actually bought these before I did the Cube of Truth yesterday, which was my first Cube of Truth. So if you wanna click on your top, the eye here on the top right-hand corner, you can watch that video. But so I had bought these just because we were in the neighborhood, I saw them. I'm like, oh my God, I need to have these. So then they were in my knapsack the whole night while I had it on my back. It kind of got squished a bit too because it was in my knapsack with like, I had scarves and all kinds of stuff. So got a little bit flaky, but that's okay. I'm not judging because it already looks amazing and my mouth is watering. So I'm gonna take a bite and see what it tastes like. The spice is there. It's actually way more meat than a normal beef patty will say. As you saw, it's like massive. When I used to love beef patties before I went vegan, they were very flat and like a little thin layer of beef. So this way, there's way more meat. It's like massive. Oh my God, they seriously got the spices right. This is so delicious. I'm gonna have one more bite and then I'm gonna try the jackfruit. I actually brought this dip here. I have the Daya honey flavored mustard dressing because it's vegan, gluten-free. Because when I used to eat the beef patties before I went vegan, I would always dip it in some kind of dip. I don't know why, I just thought they were a little bit dry. These are not dry at all. These are like buttery, the flaky pastry is like a buttery, melt in your mouth, yumminess. And obviously you saw how much is packed with the inside. It's like, oh my God, it is so good. I'm so excited. Next time I'm going, I'm gonna buy a case of them and stick them in my freezer. All right, so now I'm gonna try the jackfruit, which I'm kind of excited for because I've never tried a jackfruit pulled pork beef patty, or pulled pork patty, I guess you call it. So this one definitely is it's altogether different. It doesn't have the same spices as this because I can see the color's different. It smells different. Obviously it's different textured of the mock meat, I guess we'll say, because it's jackfruit. So I actually think there's onions in here. I see onions. So I'm gonna try it now. Holy crap, this is so good. Oh my God. This is delicious. There is, oh, it's so much flavor. I think I like this one better than the beef patty. Not sure why. Maybe because it's new and it doesn't have the same spices, like I said, but it still has so much flavor because the barbecue sauce is like popping, you know, it's like that zinginess of the barbecue sauce. Oh my God, it's so good. And there's just so much of it in here. And you could see it's like very flaky, very buttery. This is so good. It's so flaky, so much flavor, and very juicy. You don't need any dip at all. So anyways, if you're ever in the Toronto area, you should go check out this restaurant. Like I said, it's called Bunners, and I'll put the link below on the screen. It's located in the Kensington Market area, and it is amazing. I mean, how can you seriously have the whole bakery is vegan, gluten-free? So there was 2 other things I bought there which didn't make it to the video because that was yesterday. And I had a little bit of drive to get from Toronto back to my house because I live in the burbs, the outskirts of Toronto. So those didn't make it out there, but I had bought like an oat square, like an oat date square, I guess. Kind of reminded me of what my mom used to make growing up. I had like dates and like a kind of a shortbready kind of crust with like oatmeal chunks on top. Oh, so good. And then the other thing I got was kind of like a Joe Louis, or like what do you call those, like whoopies or something, where it's like whipped cream inside. Obviously it was vegan whipped cream, and then it had like 2 kind of muffin tops, I guess, on top, and then it was dipped in chocolate. Like, holy crap. And that was a little bit gooey, so there's no way I could have filmed that because I ate that in the car on the way home last night, and it was such a mess from being squished and thrown in my knapsack all day. So anyways, they were totally delicious, but next time I'm going to see if I can buy some more and stick them in my freezer, like I said, because this place is amazing. It's kind of good it's not too close to my house, because I seriously would be buying stuff from there all the time. These are delicious. I'm going to enjoy my lunch. I don't know if I'm going to eat them all, but I'm thinking probably I will, just because I haven't had breakfast, and it's going to be really good. And I'm hungry. So anyways, thanks so much for watching. And if you ever, if you haven't had a beef patty, OMG, you have to search one out and see if it's vegan. I feel like they have more flavor for some reason because there is more ingredients in there. I don't know, it just seems to be more flavor in a lot of the vegan items. So anyways, definitely, hopefully you can try one. Let me know in the comments below if you have tried a vegan beef patty and if it was made of jackfruit or maybe it's soy product. I'm not even sure what this one's made out of, but it's delicious. But anyways, until next time, live your life with kindness for all living beings. Take care. Bye.